Glorious day to you, my friends. Welcome to day number 58 of being, this blissful existence, illuminating and nurturing grace, our growth, our glory, with gratitude. Where for 144 days, we're spending time with our inner being. We're breathing, we're chanting. We're spiraling up this great pyramid of the self to the edge of the matrix, edge of this reality, poking our head through the hub of the Dharma chakra, utilizing the Eye of Providence to gain a divine perspective, or several divine perspectives on this reality. Kasikotora anako shaya asita. I'm chuckling only because of my plan for today and then them informing me right beforehand and the translations of the late languages, they're flying by me. So since we're spiraling up, we're using the golden spiral and the Fibonacci sequence. So in this segment for 34 days, we are chanting Om Ahum 108 times using the Mala of Joy. And during the Guru Bead section, this additional 36, we are Ishvara, Nitasatara Ushanatuta. There's so many words to describe what it is. We're chanting So-hum for 36 times. Iskada, to make 144 chants per day. What they were telling me earlier, and I thought we were going to talk about asana, pranayama, and pratyahara. At least we'll talk about the four padas of the Yoga Sutras. Om Mani Padme Hum maps directly to each of the chapters, each of the padas of the Yoga Sutras. Om maps perfectly this infinite nature of the self, of the mind, maps directly to the Samadhi pad, Nitakaraskata, and Mani, the jewel, maps directly to the sadhana pad, this practice. Because with practice, we get better and better at polishing our jewel and compressing and making our jewel shiny. And this vibhuti pad maps directly this padme, this lotus. We discover our lotus, the possibilities of our lotus. Our lotus is blossoming up here at this point. In this vibhuti pad, when we're discovering and utilizing and practicing this samyama, nitaraskana ashiso ukuturasheta, and the hum iska atara atinatara tata, with this Kevalya pad, Niaraska Ataraskano Otoro, where we're unifying this hum with the om, Nitara Askanahasi Atara Chika Atsutata, as we are practicing more and more, and we start to reveal as we let go, Kiskunata Karyasatara, or settle in, because sometimes letting go is a hard thing to do. And we're chanting Om Ahung, this magical chant, this Om, the wisdom, Ah, the emptiness, Hung, Hum, I am, we are. It's the physicality. This is the infinite, and this is the bridge. This is also the sound of our heart. By stilling, it's the emptiness, but it's by stilling the sensations of everything else. By focusing on the breath and the chant. That's it. By focusing on the breath and the chant, everything else just magically happens. By us being so focused, that's when the samadhi happens. That's when the wisdom in the emptiness happens. We become we become this wisdom in the emptiness by being singly focused. We can apply this to everything in life. There's times we need to pay attention, meaning we got to come out of our single focusedness to do other things, to not just let us get somewhere. But this Om Mahung, maybe it'll shed some light as we bridge the gap from this physicality to the infinite. Patanjali defines what asana is, what our seat is. And just like we practice in this series, it doesn't matter how you're relaxed, as long as you're easy in your seat or posture or whatever. The ease is the important part. And this pranayama nitarsa anaturio, to us connecting our breath with our physicality and focusing on it and allowing it to be the focus. And this pratyahara, besides it's the withdrawal of the senses, but the opposite or the other end of the arrow is we're going within more and more and more and focused on the breath. And what's inside. But we're focused on the breath. And that tool of the mind, the mantra, is allowing the rest of it to be revealed. Without trying, like listening to the advice of Ashtavakra, is that when we decide, we're free. When we decide we're focused and we allow everything else to come with that focus, that's it. And that's the whole idea behind Om So Hum Natara Shahnata Karatati, where Om is the infinite and Hum again. Hey, we're ending in Hum a lot. Natakarasatitara Ashutara. And our breath, this So or Sa, is the bridge between it. It's the whole idea. Om Mani Padme Hum is the asana. Om Hum is the pranayama, Niska Atur Ushkatata, and the Soham is the Pratyahara, Nita Araskana Asheha Kutatakarasanahetata. Everything is threes. Nitahata Rashana Kutakaroskatatir. These three are inseparable. Asana and pranayama and pratyahara. They're inseparable. When we're on our mat and we're enjoying the class, that's the pratyahara of everything else outside the classroom, outside of the studio. When we're joining our breath and our posture or the movement, we become focused. We become in the energy. We become the energy. We become yoga. Not because we're trying to. Trying has nothing to do with yoga. We breathe. We move. And all the other stuff happens. Our mat teaches us every time we're on our mat. Our inner being is working with our mat and the breath. Which is why we're chanting here. Which is why we're doing this series, is so that we can connect more with our inner being and use the tool of the mind, this mantra and pranayama, to breathe in this awesomeness, to focus on this awesomeness, and to allow everything else to unfold naturally from this awesomeness. It's as simple as that. But don't take my word for it. Let's ask your inner being. I invite you to be easy, sukha. Whether you lie down, whether you sit, whether you sit in seated meditation, you can stand too. Samastiti. Kasa anatara shana hukuro kutara arskana hayata tara tatirata. As we settle in, as we get comfortable and get easy on ourselves. As we slowly begin to lengthen and deepen our breath, as we become more aware of the sound of our breath, as we become aware of the rising and the falling of our chest along with our breath. As we listen to the sound of our breath on our inhale, and we listen to the sound of our breath on the exhale. As we feel how it feels to breathe in, as we feel how it feels to breathe out. Now let us focus our awareness on our heart center. For in our heart center is the home of our holy fire. And our holy fire is the source of our bright light. And every breath that we take with intention fans the flames of our holy fire and brightens our already bright light. And our holy fire is the holy fire, which is the highest source of consciousness. Where there is no ego, there's no me. There's no individual, where we are all one. Where there is only total acceptance, which is unconditional love, which always respects free will to think, free will to do, as there is no judgment, only total acceptance. You are complete. You are enough. You are whole, loved, and accepted, just as you are right now. And let us take this total acceptance, this holy fire, let us move it up through the chakras, sharing this idea of total acceptance and completeness with each of the chakras. As we go up to the Om, moving the holy fire into Vishuddha, sharing the ideas of total acceptance, that it is complete, that it is enough, it is shiny and pure, all these ideas of sound, of truth, of the space in between the elements. As we move this holy fire up and into Anya or Agnya, the third eye chakra, sharing the ideas that our intuition is complete, that our insight is pure, that our insight is totally accepted, that we are whole and not separate from anything. We are not missing anything. Taking these ideas, this holy fire, and moving it up into Sahasrara, sharing these ideas of completeness, of wholeness, of total acceptance, with our ideas of consciousness, of thought, of attachment, that we are complete and whole. We are not missing anything. Nothing else is missing anything. So there is no need to attach any ideas to them. As we honor our completeness and we honor their completeness. Sharing these ideas upwards into Vyapini, the soul star chakra, the goddess who is everywhere. Sharing these ideas of wholeness and completeness and total acceptance with everything, as we allow our viewpoints to see that as complete, as we see ourselves as complete. This is the Om So Hum. And taking these ideas through all the realms, moving it up through all the realms, passing through the ideas of Rita, Vikara, and Shrishti, sharing our joy through these ideas, sharing our completeness through these ideas, and going up to the highest source of consciousness, this lotus of awareness, this home of Om. And bringing back the completeness of Om and the purity of Om and the total acceptance of Om, the wisdom of Om. Bringing the wisdom of Om down through the realms, through the ideas of Shrishti, Vikara, Rita, through the ideas of Ish, Va, and Ra. Kiskotor nahatar kanahi sotor katura asnahati. Down through the realms, down through all those ideas of and into Vyapini, our soul star chakra. Sharing the purity of Om with Vyapini, the wisdom of Om with Vyapini. And bringing this wisdom of Om into Sahasrara, sharing the wisdom of Om with Sahasrara. Bringing this Om down into Anya, sharing the wisdom of Om with Anya, with our intuition. Bringing Om down into Vishuddha, sharing the wisdom of Om with Vishuddha, with our truth, the truth of Om with our truth. Bringing this Om down into Anahat, our heart center. Bringing the Om to the Ah. Bringing the wisdom of Om to our heart center. Bring this Om down to the lower chakras, sharing the completeness and total acceptance, and the wisdom of Om down into Manipura, sharing this wisdom of total acceptance with our desires, with our wants, with our purpose, with our intention, sharing the wisdom of Om and moving this energy down, moving the Om down into Svadhisthana, sharing the ideas of total acceptance and completeness, that we need nothing, that we are complete, and sharing the wisdom of Om with our sense of self. Sharing this Om with Muladhara, our root chakra, sharing the ideas of completeness, of wholeness, of total acceptance with our foundation, with our safety, with our survival, sharing the wisdom of Om, of our true nature, with the ideas of our survival. We have existed since before time, and it is impossible for us to not exist. Sharing this Om with Vasundhara, the Earth Star Chakra, from where we get our nourishment, from our root system, asking the Holy Fire and Om to take whatever roots, to help guide whatever roots that are ready to be placed into our heart center, our foundation, our Brahma Vihara, with the wisdom of Om, with the total acceptance of the Holy Fire. Om is the Holy Fire. The Holy Fire is Om. Tisotar Nahayatara Shai Kayitat Naturata. And sharing these ideas of completeness and Om and the wisdom of Om down through the root system, down, 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 deep into the heart of Gaia, wrapping these roots around the heart of Gaia, sharing the wisdom of Om and the ideas of completeness with Gaia, as she smiles, hugs us back, and reminds us as she shares the same Om and the same ideas of completeness back with us, which include the ideas that we are spirit, that we are Om, we are the Holy Fire, we are this highest source of consciousness. And if we choose, we are not made of this earth, this water, this fire, this air, nor are we made of the space in between these elements. We are free when we choose to be free. As we bring this density with the Om and the excitement of completeness, merging and unifying everything up through the root system, merging into Vasundhara, unifying all these energies and ideas as we harmonize with Om in our heart, the Om, the Ah, and the Hung. As we balance with the Om, the Ah, and the Hung. As we stabilize with the Om, the Ah, and the Hung. As we align with the Om, the Ah of our heart, and the Hum of this physicality. As we raise this collective energy and these collective ideas and we merge them into Muladhara, unifying all these ideas and energies, unifying with Om, the Om of the infinite, the Ah of our heart, and the Hung of the density of the finite. Harmonizing with the ideas of Om, Ah, Balancing with the ideas of Om, Ah, Stabilizing with the ideas of Om, Ah, Aligning the Om of the infinite, the Ah of our heart, and the Hum of this finiteness, this density. Elevating this collective energy and merging into Svadhisthana, unifying all these energies and ideas, unifying with Om, Ah, harmonizing with Om, Ah, balancing with Om, Ah, stabilizing with Om, Ah, aligning the Om of the infinite with the Ah of our heart and the finite of Hum. Elevating this collective energy and merging into Manipura, unifying all these energies and ideas, unifying with Om, Ah, harmonizing with Om, Ah, balancing with Om, Ah, stabilizing with Om, Ah, aligning the Om of the infinite, the Ah of the heart, and the Hum of the finite. Elevating this collective energy and merging into Anahata, our heart center. Unifying all these energies and ideas, unifying with Om, Ah, harmonizing with Om, Ah, balancing with Om, Ah, stabilizing with Om, Ah, aligning with the Om of the infinite, with the Ah of our heart, with the Hum of the finite that is already merged into our heart, already aligned with our heart. As we elevate this collective energy and merge it into Vishuddha, unifying all these energies and ideas, unifying with Om, Ah, harmonizing with Om, Ah, balancing with Om, Ah, stabilizing with Om, Ah, aligning the Om of the infinite with the Ah of our heart and the Hum of the finite, which are already unified in with Vishuddha. As we elevate this collective energy and merge it into Anya, the third eye. Unifying all these energies and ideas, unifying with Om, harmonizing with Om, balancing with Om, stabilizing with Om, aligning the Om of the infinite with the Ah of our heart and the Hum of the finite, which are already unified in Anya. Elevating this unified collective energy and merging into Sahasrara, unifying all these energies and ideas, unifying with Om, harmonizing with Om, balancing with Om, stabilizing with Om, aligning the Om of the infinite with the Ah of our heart and the Hum of the finite, which are already unified in Sahasrara. Ascending this collective consciousness and merging into Vyapini, the goddess who is everywhere, the soul star chakra, unifying all these energies and ideas, unifying with Om, harmonizing with Om, balancing with Om, stabilizing with Om, aligning the Om of the infinite with the Ah of our heart that is already in Vyapini, the goddess who is everywhere. And with the Hum of the finite, which is already unified in Vyapini, the goddess who is everywhere. Our heart is everywhere. Our finiteness is everywhere. Our Om is everywhere. As we invite in these ideas of Ishvara, these ideas of Ananda, these ideas of Rita, cosmic order, divine order, inviting in and unifying with the ideas of vikara, this divine action, and inviting in and unifying with the ideas of shrishti, this divine creation, as they're all a part of the Om. They are all a part of Ananda. They're all a part of Ishvara. They're all a part of you. As everything is unified in the lotus of awareness, allowing awareness to simply be. The invitation is to start out with Aum, simply Om stretched into its three sound components. Ah for the heart, Ooh for the root, for savoring it, for embodying it. The invitation continues to chant Om, Ah, Hum 108 times. I will keep count. Let us know when we're on the last one. And the invitation to transition with Aum. After a few breaths, we may invite in a being or beings of higher consciousness, of higher vibration, or simply sit in the peace, in the emptiness with your inner being, inviting in wisdom that is relevant for us at this moment in our lives. That thought right there is enough. Let us allow the being that has the wisdom to come on its own, without us understanding who they are, where they're from. When it's relevant, they will share. As we allow the experience to happen, to unfold, as we allow it to simply be. After a few minutes, we bid them farewell. In the invitation to transition with Aying, which is simply aim, the bija of abundance, stretched into its three sound components. Ah for the heart, E for the crown, Ing for resonation with everything. As we chant So Hum 36 times, I shall keep count and let us know when we're on the last one. As we conclude with Aum. One last sip of water. And a breath in for Aum. And a breath in, do chant. Om Ahum. Om Ahum. Om Ahum. Om breath in for Aum. When you are ready, invite in a being of higher consciousness, of higher vibration, or simply invite in thoughts, ideas, and energies of higher vibration. Invite in Om to share experience, wisdom in this emptiness. Simply allowing awareness to be. when you are ready, let us give thanks for the experience, for the beings, for what they shared, for the wisdom. As we bid them farewell, and we'll see them in some future moment. A breath in for Aying. Aying. And a breath in to chant So Hum 36 times. So hum, 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 so hum. A breath in, praying. Aing. When you are ready, slowly bring awareness back to the here and now. Maybe invite in some gentle movements. Maybe shrug your shoulders a little bit. Gently roll about your head and neck. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes and welcome in the new now. Hututu uhusha anaka hasaka itarata. Itarata. Kutur uno urusha ekatarwata. Did I say congratulations yet? Congratulations. We have completed day number 58 of being blissful existence. Nihakacha atara anatakarahita. Illuminating and nurturing grace. Nietoro husha anatakarata tatarate. I encourage you to journal, no matter what your experience was, Nitorio shukata, with total acceptance and non-judgment. Siakatara nahasakato toru tatatara. Kasi ikatutu urhunatura shaya katara tatirata. What they shared with me during Om Mani Padme Hum is the base of this pyramid we're spiraling up. And Om Ahung is the alignment, is the height. It's the center pole of this tent, of this pyramid of the self. Nietara ashkanahatura ashahika atara atita. As our breath connects us, as our breath lifts us, helps us ascend with the Guru Yogananda, Niyarasha Aikatara, which is our heart. To our lotus of awareness, where the Om resides, where the Om dwells. Apparently, that's the dwelling in all 12 dimensions at the same time. Yes, Om does that. So I thank you, my friends, for sharing in my highest bliss. Nita artana ayatarataka. Shine on from your inner being, with your inner being, as your inner being. Nita ara anhasita takarshana toro. And make it a great day. Hasa nakaya achaati takaratatita. Because why, oh why would you leave it up to anyone else? Asi kutoto uhutara hasa anakatarata.